Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. So here we come with one more previous year question. The question is in about 300 to 350 words, write an original short story entitled The Secret. Children, here you need not write a different title for your story because the title has already been given in the question. So you need to use it because it is mentioned already. So, children, are you feeling stuck on how to approach this question? Don't worry, we have got you covered. In this video, we will provide guidance on how to craft a compelling and well written short story that will impress your examiners. Here, we will cover everything from brainstorming ideas to creating dynamic characters and plot twists. By the end of this video, children, you will have all the tools you need to confidently tackle this question. So let's get started and unlock the secrets to the composition or short story, The Secret. Here, children, I am providing you a short story writing format. I have already given it in my previous videos as well. Here, for your reference, I am giving it once again. You can go through it. As you all know, a story should have a title. In this case, the title is already given, so you can use the same title. For introduction of your story, you need to introduce your story's main characters and the setting of the story. Provide some background information and set the tone and mood for the story. Whether it is a happy story or a sad story or a mysterious story, you need to set that kind of tone. So, next is the body of the story. Here, you create a story plot with clear beginning, middle, and end. Because you all know if there is no cohesion between beginning, middle, and end, the story won't be very interesting for the readers. So, first, you need to describe the conflict or the obstacle or the problem that the main character is confronted with. Now, the next you will demonstrate how this main character or characters react to the conflict and grow over the story. How they deal with that problem, how they solve that problem. Do they solve it on their own or they take help from somebody else? All that you need to write here in the body of the story. In addition to all these children, you need to uh, add dialogues, actions, sensory details. Why do you need to do that? So that your story will have more life. It will sound better. People will connect with that story in a better way. Now, whenever you end your story, you need to write a conclusion. So finish the story on a pleasing note, tying up any loose ends. By loose ends, I mean in a story, there are some things that are not explained or not finished properly at the end of the story. They can make readers confused and unhappy. So it's important for you as a writer to explain everything so that readers can understand the story better. So try to wrap up in such a way that it gives the conclusion comes out very meaningful. And a story can always have a message, so you can add that as well in conclusion. Consider concluding with a thought provoking comment or a sense of closure. Here, the story that I am going to write, I have provided you the hints of that story in the format that I have given in the previous slide of this video. So you can all go through it. Here, the character is John, and he's working on a secret project. But in the body, I describe about his passion for science, then how he keeps the his discovery a secret, and then I also show some of his characteristics, what kind of personality he has. Like he is a very he has perseverance in his nature. So if he fails, also he restarts his work. Then how his discovery changed the world, and in the end, what uh, he grows old. The character grows old, and before passing away, he shares the secret with the family, and also how his family continues that legacy. So in the conclusion, the I have summarized the impact of John's secret on the world and end with the thought provoking statement or lesson learned from John's life. So let's begin with our sample writing. The title, as you all know, is The Secret. So here it goes like this. Once upon a time, there was a man named John who lived in a remote town. He was a simple man who worked hard and was honest. John was well known in his community for his compassion and helpfulness, but he was hiding something from everyone. John had always been fascinated by science and spent the most of his free times in his laboratory. He was working on a project that had the potential to transform the world. He had identified a new element with the potential to generate clean, sustainable energy source. John kept his discoveries a secret from everyone, even his wife and children. He was aware that his discovery had the potential to make him wealthy and famous, but he didn't want to be known for his wealth. He wished to be remembered for his work and contribution to the world. Months went by, and John continued to work on his project. He was getting closer to making his discovery a reality. But one day, disaster struck. His laboratory caught fire and everything was destroyed. John was devastated. John was devastated. Had lost everything that he had worked for. But he didn't give up. He started all over again. He worked day and night, and after several months of hard work, he finally made his discovery a reality. He had created a clean and renewable source of energy that could change the world. John announced his discoveries to the world and he quickly rose to fame. But he didn't let his fame get into his head. He maintained a humble lifestyle and used his fortune to serve others. Years passed and John became elderly. He was aware that his time was running out. He gathered his family and revealed his truth to them. He told them about his findings and the effort it took to make it a reality. John died quietly, knowing that his discovery will improve the world for future generations. His legacy was carried on by his family, and the world was a better place as a result of John's secret. So, children, you can notice how, from the format of the story, I have written the story. In the same way, you can also create your own characters and the problem that the character is solving, what kind of person that character is, how he solves the problem, how that problem solving benefits others near him, and what message do you get from that character's life or action that you can write in your conclusion. Here I provide you another simpler version of writing a story. If you find that format difficult, you can use this also. Like here, my character's name is Lucy. So for your uh, help, I have provided following instructions. So first will be the title. As you all know, here in this case the title is already given. Now who is our the character or characters, whether you have only one character in the story or you have more than one characters. So here my character's name is Lucy. So I start like this. What is the secret that Lucy discovered? Why did Lucy think the box was special? Because she discovered a box. What did Lucy do to try and solve that secret? Again, the conflict or the problem in the story. What was the treasure that Lucy found? How she solved that problem? How she came to the conclusion? And in the conclusion, we can write how did Lucy feel when she found the treasure. So the sample 2 is like this. Title again, The Secret, because it has already been given in the question. It starts like this. It was a beautiful sunny day and Lucy was out playing in her backyard. She had been working hard on her summer project and was almost done. As she was walking back to her house, she noticed a strange object in the grass. It was a strange looking box made of metal and had a strange symbol on top. When she opened it up, she was amazed to see a piece of paper inside with strange writing on it. At first, Lucy was confused, but then she quickly realized that this must be some kind of secret. She had heard stories of people finding secret messages and treasures in old boxes, so she was sure this was something similar. She ran inside to show her parents and ask them what it might be. Her parents were stumped. They had no idea what the writing meant or what the box was for. After a few minutes, her dad suggested that maybe it was a secret message from her great grandfather who had died when she was only a baby. Lucy took the paper outside and studied it for hours. She had no idea what the symbols meant, but she was determined to figure it out. After days of trying to decipher the writing, she finally figured out what it said. The secret measure was a treasure map. Lucy was so excited, she quickly made a plan with her father to go on an adventure to find the treasure. She packed her bag and they set off on the journey. After hours of searching, they eventually found the treasure. It was a box filled with gold coins and other valuable items. Lucy was overjoyed at her discovery. She had no idea that her great grandfather had left such a treasure for her to find. She was amazed at how she had managed to keep it a secret for so long. She was so grateful for the opportunity to experience such an adventure. The secret was hers now, and she would never forget it. Okay, children, happy writing. Thank you. All the best for your exam. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting write ups. Thank you.